Hey traders, Parker here with an updated indicator. Today I'll be discussing my relative volume standard deviation updated 2025 indicator. Right now you'll see the noticeable differences are where the labels are. The labels are in this bottom left hand corner. You got your volume and then you have your ratio as compared to the average. And then you have your period to volume and its ratio compared to its average. Another update that I did is this purple line right here is your average volume average right there. And these two bubbles right here represents the highest on average for the last 20 bars. You can go in there, you can select whatever length that you want to choose. And this is 50% of that one. And right now I have it set on grayscale. Anything above two deviations, you get this bright blue color right here, and anything above 50% of the highest average, you get this dark blue color, and anything else will be gray. I did that because a lot of times with a whole bunch of colors, I can be distracted or miss certain things. But the bars themselves will still change color according to the deviations. So we can go into the indicator now. So those are some of the noticeable differences, and you also got those lines. So we're going into the actual indicator. So for my first period volume is going to be usually when I'm on the lower time periods, I use the exponential. So right now, my second period volume is going to be day, so I'm going to leave that on simple. My first period volume, usually I'm going to leave this on 20, and I would change this day to something else sometimes. But if you take it off grayscale, so we'll put no, and you get those colors down here in the actual bar. You got everything that you see up here with the colors when it comes to the actual coloring of the price. So I'm going to maneuver that back to grayscale, yes, and just reapply it. So, and now you have your significant volume bars down there. So you can take the labels off. These labels, when it says labels, it means no labels at all. So you can take your period two labels off if these are not helpful for you. I have volume trend or trend type for the volume. You have regular, that's close minus open. You have close to close. You have Heikin-Ashi. You have buy sell pressure, and then I have a modified version of the buy sell pressure as well. You have paint bars, don't paint bars, and when you come down here, you can see here's your average, here's your highest volume. That's just that highest gray line right there. And then 50% of that one. Then you have your volume right here. Excuse me. You can see this is where you can change those colors. If it's even, it'll be gray as well. Even if you use even if you're not using a grayscale, but the bars themselves will be gray. So if volume below average and it's a bearish candle, so you get this dark red candle. Volume below average bull, and you get this dark green color, so on and so forth. If it's gray, if its volume is greater than the one standard deviation, you get bear, and you get this bright red color. And if volume is greater, so on and so forth when it comes right here. If it's above average, you get those light colors right there. But that's generally what it is, and these will control the actual volume bars. This right here control the color of the actual bars up here in the price bar. So this will control the volume bars, changing anything up here, changing anything down here where it says globules will change anything here in the price bars. So I'm going to change it to, let's do this. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to change the trend type, and you'll see the volume bars themselves change color as well. So we're going to go to the trend type of Heikin-Ashi. There you go. There. Now you have a colored trend for your Heikin-Ashi, and also it'll change its color according to the volume standard deviation as well. So, and now I'm going to change to buy sell pressure, the regular one. And now you have a new trend as well. And I'm going to change it to the modified version of the buy sell pressure as well. So you should see the bars change as well. So, and you can go to close, and that'll give you a trend type of whatever trend that you want to follow, whatever trend that makes sense to you. So I'm gonna put it on close to close, and I'm going to take it up to a higher time frame. Excuse me, getting over a sinus infection. But you can see this is the daily chart for the S&P 500, and you can see our volume labels are the same, but they're a little different just because this one says exponential and I have this one simple. But if I wanted to, I could take this up to a week, and now I have what's going on a weekly stance, and this one represents our current volume, represents the day, and this will be our weekly. So those are the key differences when it comes to this standard volume, our standard deviation volume 2025 version for the Etsy shop. Now, if you're interested in this indicator, look in the link in the description. You can find your link there. If you have any other questions or comments, you can reach me at cwparkerindicators@yahoo.com, or all this information will be in the description. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to what I had to say. I wish you the best. God bless.